Okay, so we're going to build the motor mount here. And just to give you a sense of how this works, a motor is driving a motion module that beats a drum. You can see here that the motor is mounted on top of 3 triangles. That makes it quite sturdy. The triangles are a good, strong structural element. So we connect alligator clips from one wire to the battery to the other wire to the battery, close the circuit, and you'll see how the motor stays stable, and the shaft from the motor is connected to a shaft on the motion module. So that's the basic motor mount module, okay? So here's how we build it. You're gonna need some wire, pair of scissors, you're gonna need some tape, you're gonna need 2 coffee stirrer sticks, and you're gonna need a ruler, a pencil, and you're gonna need some cardboard. We call it chipboard. It's like the cardboard that you'd find in a cereal box. And you're gonna need some wire strippers. So with that, we're going to start by put all the tools off to the side here. And we're gonna measure the length of the width of the ruler. We're gonna mark 3 widths of the ruler. Try to make the lines as parallel as you can. And then here, we're gonna do 4 widths of the ruler between those 3 lines. And we're gonna use the scissors as a scoring tool. So we're gonna put the scissors there. That's gonna allow us to fold the cardboard really cleanly. So that's 1 width of the ruler, 2 widths of the ruler, 3 widths of the ruler, and then another width, and we'll just mark that with a pencil because that's where we're going to cut. And then while we're at it, we'll make a base for the motor mount. So we'll just put a score there. So there you have the markings that you're going to need. So let's cut those out, okay? We're going to cut right where the straight lines are. Okay, those are going to be our 3 triangles that will support the motor. This is going to be our base. Okay. Now we're going to need to cut to make each triangle. Okay. Then we're going to bend these over. Look when you score how nice and clean those folds are. We have 1 triangle. We want to make 3 of those. Here's a second triangle. There's 3 sides to the triangle, but we make 4 because the 4th side just overlaps the first side, and that makes then 3. So you can use your tape. What I'd suggest is just cut several tapes just 1 inch or so long. Have them all ready so that you can paste them. You can close those triangles. It's stronger to use hot glue. If you have a hot glue gun, that's good too. But we're going to do this with tape. So you're going to need 6 pieces of tape. in order to seal those triangles. So we got 4, 5, one more piece, and then we're ready to go. Okay, so now we have one side of the triangle. Let's put a piece of tape right here and here. Another piece of tape right here and right here. Okay, to make sure we have 3 triangles that will be exactly equal. We'll close them, tape them tight. Okay. In model making like this, it's important to be really precise and clean. Nice clean folds, just like origami. And nice and neat. Make sure the edges line up. Now you have 3 triangles, and if you use this platform right here, then you have, that's going to be your motor mount. And then on top of that, that's quite strong. When you tape all that together, you have quite a strong structure. It's like a bridge. A lot of times if you look at a bridge, you'll see lots of triangles. The triangles are what make it really strong. And then to make the base so it doesn't bend, we can use coffee stir sticks like this. And this allows us to tape the motor mount pretty much any place on our stage, and it doesn't rip the cardboard. So I'm going to make some more pieces of tape here to make this nice and neat. I'm going to cut 4 pieces of tape. Notice I instead of making really long pieces of tape, I like to use short pieces. They're easier to manipulate. And short pieces of tape. So we're going to have 4 pieces of tape to control the edges, to tape the coffee stir sticks on. And then we're going to make more pieces of tape to put these triangles together. Okay, so we'll tape here and here. You can see that. Tape here and here. And we'll flip this over and put some tape here. Hold these all together. See how that structure is? Okay. Now we can tape this structure to the base. Okay. And then let's put the coffee stir sticks here. Coffee stir sticks make good, strong structural reinforcement to the base so it doesn't bend. And also having the coffee stir sticks stick off the end, it allows you to tape this module, this motor mount module, on a stage multiple times without ripping or destroying the cardboard. So the tape will stick well to the wood coffee stir sticks, but it also comes off really easily when you want to move the motor or reuse it in another motion module. Okay, so there's the mount. Now the question is, how do we get the motor connected? So we're going to take some what's called hookup wire, and we're going to cut about, maybe 3 inches, 2 pieces that are 3 inches with the wire strippers. And then you have to strip the insulation off the ends of the wire. So you have a bare space at the end. I don't know if you can see it. There's copper at the end there. And then we want to strip all 4 sides of the wire. Stripping is a little tricky when you do it at first because you don't want to cut the wire. You just want to move the wire strippers far enough so they cut through the insulation, but not the copper wire, and then pull it off. So one trick is to kind of just turn it a little bit until you feel like you're close to the copper wire, and then pull, and that's what you get. Okay, so now we have 2 wires, and let me just show you how they're connected on the final module. So you can see up close, those wires go through the 2 terminals on the motor. And you just pinch them, put them through the holes in the motor mount, and then bend them over and pinch them with the pliers, and then run them to the motor mount base. And then you can tape the wires down here, make them up, and then with alligator clips, then you can connect these alligator clips to a battery. And one side of the alligator clip goes to one side of the battery, and the other alligator clip goes to the other side, and there you have it. Okay, that was not too hard, was it? So, good luck. Motor mount is one of the main modules. Gonna need this in almost all robotic projects.